It's kind of weird seeing you guys on the ground, you know, like not on roofs.
Aha, could say the same for you this morning, but you know, we ain't gonna do all that name shit again. I resist the temptation to comment on the skirt.
Who is Fortnite kid, man? Let me see some dances, dude. Let me see what you
I'll
got.
show them later.
What emo you got right now, huh? Let me see some dances.
It's the classic, bro.
There you go. Jet it again.
Here's what we're thinking, right? You know, we opened up our business, Big Dog Security. And I was excited, you know what I'm saying? I spent like 3 or 4 days hiring employees, doing this, doing that, making sure the business runs. We spent some time on that, you know what I'm saying? I open up the damn business, and next thing you know, I'm in a week-long war because of it. You know? I would have been down to negotiate with you guys, right? You would have came to me like, yo, I don't want to get taxed. We don't want this. We don't want that. I could have worked something out, no problem. But nah, we had to have Terry come shoot up the fucking Bahama Mamas and come over here and hold up the damn place talking about, oh, we're taxing this shit now.
I don't think you could be surprised about that though. If we turned up at Money Run Spots tomorrow, right, and you had never thought of that idea and we did the same shit, your reaction would have been no different.
I will never know. That's the thing, right? We're just assuming.
We don't need to happen.
Well, yeah, but you're talking about assumptions. I'm talking about what happened, right? Anyway,
I think that's a pretty well-educated assumption. Like, I don't think you should be surprised that a group that lives in the South Side escalated to violence over someone trying to hold down a property in the South Side and make them pay tax. Like,
nah, man, listen, it happened now, right? But it cost us business. That's what I'm saying. And then you guys went and robbed the damn pawn shop. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't want them guns back because I don't know. God knows what you're gonna give me back. You might give me back the right guns. You might give me back God knows what. So, fuck knows. We need money. Here's the deal I got for you guys. You give us 3.5 million for the guns you robbed, and the VU won't be taxed. As in, you guys will not be taxed over here no more. We're gonna keep the security company running. You guys are tax-free.
so you want the financial equivalent, well, very rounded up, of the guns that was gone, and you'll still hold down the VU.
Yeah, but you won't get
but
taxed.
we just get let on through.
Exactly.
So that's just, I mean, to be honest, right? If we was to give all the guns back for the original deal that I said, I still feel like that's pretty, I mean, I'd say that's pretty even. That is heavily weighted towards you. And I don't think this war has been a situation where it's weighted towards either side of us, to be honest. I don't think you're in a position to ask for something like that.
I mean, I am. I don't know what you expect when you rob the pawn shop. I mean, you guys rob millions worth of guns. How do I know you're gonna give me back the right fucking guns? I don't.
Well, what did you expect from trying to hold down a Southside spot?
Well, here we are. Here we are. I mean, that's the deal you have. You don't want to take it, you don't want to take it. It's fine.
I mean, shit, we don't give you the right guns back. You find out in a week, you come and fucking do something about it. Why would we offer that if we didn't have the right guns?
Yeah, them guns ain't moved. We know exactly what we took.
It wouldn't take long for that to be found out.
Mel, I want the money either way.
See, the thing is that I don't like is the whole not getting taxed at the VU. It's not as much about that. It's more just the holding it.
You guys didn't do shit with this.
I don't want to do shit with it.
So why does it matter?
Because you ain't from here. Like you're not a Southside gang. You're in the South Side, holding a place.
But who's gonna tell us whether we can be here or not?
Oh, we did. That's why we're in this position. It has been. That's why this conversation's happening.
Yeah, and that's why we're allowing you to run your money here without tax.
Okay, how about this? How about you guys buy us out the VU? You give us $4 million, and we'll just leave.
You want us to buy a property you don't own?
No, you buy us not being
Hey,
here.
hey, motherfucker, we own it now,
you're
bitch.
buying our presents. We're gonna leave. Right? You don't want this place taxed, right? That's what you accomplish. We'll leave.
So you either want 2.5 million and we get pat down on entry and told we won't get taxed.
No, well, you're not gonna get. You'll just be let through. You'll be good to go.
Or 4 million for the property and you lot gone.
Yeah. Plus, that also pays for the guns.
Say an agreement isn't made today, what happens? You come out on top tomorrow, we come out on top the next day, you come out on top the day after that, we come out on top the day after that. When are we gonna look at shit from a level playing field?
I mean, we'd have to see, dog. I mean, that's an assumption again. We don't know what's gonna happen, right? Don't know what tomorrow holds.
That's what's happened so far. That's why I'm saying I don't think either side is in a position to say, you guys have been getting fucked over, this is what we want. Which is why the deal I bought.
But that's not what I'm saying. It's a give and take deal, right? You guys are getting something and we're getting something, right? At the end of the day, you guys robbed us for millions. So I don't know how you're expecting to walk out of here like with no real repercussion. Like, that's what it is. You robbed us for millions, we want millions back. It's that simple.
Yeah, but let's not play dumb here. That deal is heavily in your favor.
Yeah, because you robbed us for millions. You put yourself in that position. If you never robbed me for millions, I would not be asking for millions. It's that simple.
Yeah, but I could equally not give the guns back and hold on to those millions of guns. But we're offering those millions of guns back, which means you never lost anything for this to not be held down.
After the first day, we offered you the 5 guns back that you lost to not be taxed at the VU. That was the very first offer we put on the table.
Okay.
So what changed between now and then?
That was.
Hold on.
Hold on. You guys didn't give the guns back.
Yes, we did.
Forehead
No.
called John and asked for the shit back, and John said no.
No, that's no. What
dumb?
happened?
No, you weren't on the phone
hold on,
call,
future. Hold on. What happened was I asked for the guns back. He said no, so we went and got them back. And it was never given back to us.
The conversation between you and John at that stage was John offered the guns back to not be taxed at the VU.
And we didn't take that deal. Yes.
Which you didn't exactly. But what's different between now and then?
Well, I mean,
You're saying the reason you're asking us to pay money is for the pawn shop, right? But
Exactly.
if that was the case, why not just take that deal day one?
because the fucking business just got opened up. What am I gonna do? Open up the business and then day one shut it down?
What?
What
I
business?
don't know how that's hard to understand.
How's that hard to
You mean
understand?
the pawn shop or the security
No, the
business?
security business. I'm gonna. It was the first day it was opened, and you guys are talking about stop taxing the place. I would have my
No
business
one's
would have been
telling you to
shut.
stop your business.
But
We're
that's
just
what the
saying
deal.
stop
No,
the
no.
business here.
But that's what the deal was at the time.
No, the deal on day one was you don't tax us at the VU. That was the very first offer John gave you on that phone for the 5 guns back that you lost. It wasn't stop taxing the VU. It was don't tax us at the VU. That was the very first offer.
So why does it matter now? Now you
I
guys don't
don't-
want us to tax anybody. Now
Because
you're
you're
being
saying
hypocrite.
the
but-
whole reason you're asking us to pay is for the pawn shop. But if that was the pure
but-
logic,
but-
then day one you would have talked that deal.
I don't know what's that gonna do with the pawn shop.
Motherfucker, day one, the pawn
It's
shop
like-
wasn't
I mean,
fucking robbed, so it's a completely different situation.
So listen, at the end of the day, you guys came to bomb our mothers and shot us. You know what I mean? Like it's not like fucking. Us wanted the fucking guns back.
I mean, that was because some random civilian was talking crazy to Terry, though.
Wow,
As if he was a gangster.
some random guy was talking shit. Nice.
For
Crazy.
future, you know, if
the guy's a
if
rat.
you were in the same position, you would have done the exact same.
Motherfuckers talk shit to me all the fucking time.
And what do you do?
Motherfucker, what do you mean what I do? Take that shit. But if it's another fucking gang, then hell nah. Gang talking shit's crazy from some random tow worker. You know that.
Whatever you say, mate.
Well, either way, those are the 2 deals I'm willing to give.
I just don't see us reaching an agreement here, and I also don't see this being one-sided enough for one of us to call it yet.
Well, unfortunately, sometimes it's not all about it being one side. It's about resources, and we're good. So,
I mean, so are we. We robbed the pawn shop.
yeah, good.
Hey, might
See you
come
on
in
the
handy,
streets with the
dog.
pawn shop guns in.
Yeah, man. Yeah, go back to those fucking lockdown houses.
Hey, I got you from one, though.
Trust me. Yeah, go back to those lockdown houses. Appreciate that information, though. Thank you for letting us know, too.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. We won't be the only ones, I'm sure.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. I guess we ain't gonna meet an agreement right now.
Well, it was great seeing you guys.
Wish I could say the same.
Now leave the VU. They want to shoot us so bad.
Oh yeah.
They want to shoot us so bad.
Oh yeah.
It's just confusing, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Their mindset makes no sense. He's talking about it like it's not favored.
I don't think it's that confusing. I think they want to be seen on a level playing field, but they're not. So
Haven't they been getting smoked the last 2